Hello and welcome, Janet Beckers here with your wonderful web TV tip of the week. Have you got a book in you? Have you been thinking about writing a book to be able to attract your most profitable avatar to you and really get your business name out there? If you have, how long should you allocate to be able to write the book? This is something that I wasn't really quite sure of when I started writing my Romance Your Tribe online book. So as I do with everything, I thought I'm going to approach this methodically and work it out. So this is the way that I did it, and it worked. Is first of all, I had a look online at the bestsellers for business books and looked at how many pages they were on average. Very few were more than 300 pages, somewhere between 250 and 300. So I thought, right, 300 is the maximum number of pages I'm going to have. Then I looked at my signature system and I looked at the steps that I've got in there, and then I thought, okay, well, how many steps have I got here? Let's look, it might be about 12 all up. And I want to have another chapter which is an introduction, another one which is how to use this book, and then another one at the end about what do you do now, which means go and buy something from me, hey? So worked out how many chapters it was going to be. So for me, the final thing was I had 14 chapters. So then I just divided 300 by 14. You can do the maths. Then I thought, okay, so now how many pages do I have in each chapter? So I know how many pages I've got to write. Am I going to be including other things in there like some dot points? Am I going to include, like with mine, I included some mindset things, a little point at the end, my emotional intentions. I also included a web TV spotlight in each one. So that's going to take off some of your pages. Are you going to include case studies? Are you going to have a case study in each one? If you're going to have a case study, you're going to have to allocate maybe 1,000 words, 1,500 words. So look at that and see, okay, how many pages am I up to now? Then it becomes manageable, because then you can realise, well, actually, I've only got to write 10 pages of content for that particular chapter. It becomes much more doable. So then it comes down to you to work out, okay, how long is it going to take me to put this other information, the ones that I was talking about, so your dot points, your interviews, how long for me to do that? How long will it take me to write 10 pages of content on something that I know pretty well? Okay, now you've got your time frames. So then you can work out how long it's going to take you to do. Now here's a handy tip. Triple it. It's going to take 3 times as long as whatever you worked out it was going to take you to do in your very methodical way. But at least you know what your baseline is, and you'll know that you'll have your deadlines of, I want this chapter done by this day, this chapter done by the following week. So I'd love to hear from you. Have you written a book? How long did it take you to do? And if you've been thinking about doing a book, does this help you to be able to approach this in this methodical way? So I'd love to hear from you. As always, please leave your comments down below. And if there's somebody you know that's been struggling writing a book, putting it off, it's on their to-do list, but they never get it done, pass this video on to them, because I hope that it helps them to just see that it is manageable. Okay, bye.